Christ is not the subject matter of Romans the 11th chapter.
Absolutely, it is.
The subject matter is, has God cast away his people?
Right.
That's the subject matter. So when it says, for if the first fruit be holy, the lump is holy, and if the root be holy, so are the branches. So now, the branches being broken off, what were the branches originally before they broke off?
They were the tribes of Israel. They're ethnic Jews.
No, not ethnic Jews, ethnic Israelites.
Okay, fine. Ethnic Israelites, yeah.
Right. That's the Gentiles that is. The Gentile just means nation, right?
Correct.
So is Israel a nation?
They are, for intents and purposes, separate from the nations in the Bible.
Is
so
Israel a nation?
Yeah, it's a nation of people. It was.
So then Israel would be a goyim. Israel would be a Gentile. Israel would be what you would call a nation, correct?
Yes, correct. But if you're going to apply that to Romans 11, that's you twisting the chapter.
I'm not twisting anything.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Absolutely.
No,
So why did Paul start the chapter saying that he was of the seed of Abraham? Why would he not just say, I am the goyim, or I am the ethnos?
Wait, you know why? Because he said that he's the Gentile. He had said he's the apostle to the Gentiles. This is why.
Correct.
Right. That he can magnify his office. Right? So that this way he can get them which are his flesh to emulate him. Who's Paul's flesh?
Who's Paul's flesh?
Who's Paul's flesh?
That would be him going out to the Jew first. Yes. So he
No. Get him. Who is his flesh?
It's not a Gotham. It's really not a Gotham. This is very well known.
Can we read who his flesh is in the Bible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's his flesh then?
Let's see. Is it in Romans 8, 9, or 11?
It's Romans 9.
It's definitely Romans 9.
Yeah, Romans 9.
Even though we read it in the beginning of chapter 11, but if you want the word flesh, we can go to 9.
No, yeah, I got you. So Romans 9, 3 and following says, "For I wish that I myself were anathema, away from the Christ, for my brothers, my relatives according to flesh, who are Israelites."
Who are what?
I have no idea what this is, doesn't prove that the Gentiles being grafted in is Israelites.
Wait. When he says provoke the emulation, those that are my flesh, you notice it don't say who are Jews. It says who are Israelites. Why is that important? When you focus on Jews, where's Ephraim and Manasseh and Gad and Naphtali and Issachar at? Where are they at?
Well, that term was used to mean all 12 tribes.
Well, why did it say Israelites in Romans 9 and 4?
Wait, you know what though, Cat?
Yeah.
But
because they're interchangeable.
But wow. I'm glad that you know that. But now check this out. But Cat, if he's the apostle to the Gentiles and he's speaking to you, Gentiles, saying that I wish that you understand I myself were accursed, right? To Israelites. But now in this chapter, when he says he's the apostle of the Gentiles, to get them to emulate me, which are my flesh. If the Jews is his flesh, wouldn't they already be living like him? So who's he speaking to emulate? That's his flesh. The Jews who aren't living like him, which is why they're Gentiles.